What if he nearly fell at the very moment we were applauding? What if the most radiant grin on stage was masking the most profound tiredness? In Japan, Eun-woo smiled despite anguish that no spotlight could conceal. That's exactly what occurred. This is more than just an idol narrative. It serves as a warning, because what you're about to hear reveals a side of Eun-woo that every fan should know. Please stick with me through to the very end. Another thrilling fan event was planned, fans yelling, lights flashing, and Eun-woo taking center stage as usual. But there was a problem. Fans with keen eyes saw it almost immediately. A wince when he turned, a suppressed cough, sluggish motions, and eyes that didn't shine as brightly. He made an effort to remain composed. It became evident, however, as he almost stumbled while waving to the crowd. It was more than simply fatigue. There was more to this. This body had been overworked. He didn't complain even then. The act went on despite him. He grinned. Because he is a disciplined, elegant person who constantly puts the needs of others before his own. The supporters, however, saw right through it this time. The moment's videos went viral. People saw the reality, not for the typical fan service or aesthetics. An individual sobbing silently, a heart beating despite suffering. Supporters didn't remain quiet. Social media was overrun with hashtags like #LetHimRest and #ProtectEun-woo. People from all across the world, particularly devoted fans, stepped up as protectors as well as supporters, because this was no longer amusement. This was cause for anxiety. Genuine care for a person who has dedicated his life to the theater and screen, frequently at the expense of his personal health. It wasn't the first time either. We've witnessed him persevering through exhaustion, arriving at drama sets after late-night commitments, and grinning during award shows despite appearing noticeably slimmer. He always insists he's all right. However, what occurs when fine becomes synonymous with barely holding on? The system continues to want more. The ideal of the idol impeccably present, flawless, and never weary has turned into a prison. Eun-woo, who has achieved success in both acting and music, is also stranded in the middle. Fans, however, are now expressing what he hasn't. Enough. More content is not what we desire. He needs to breathe, to take a nap, to return. Just when he's prepared, everyone was devastated by a single, silent moment. On camera, a fan captured Eun-woo whispering, "Thank you for waiting," while placing a palm on his chest. The emotion was tremendous, yet his voice was quiet. We now have the opportunity to respond. I appreciate you standing despite the pain. I appreciate you coming, even if you didn't have to. Rest now, though. Go away if you have to. Rest in peace, since true fans aren't going anywhere. We simply need you. Well, we don't need performances. If you were moved by this, please leave a purple love comment. This should be a place of support rather than coercion. Considering that Eun-woo is more than just a performer, he is a human being, and he is worthy of peace, not just praise.